Getting everything set up. As you come in, let me know you're in here. Let me know you can hear me. Go ahead and drop where you're from as I get set up and get going here. Welcome back. Our monthly giveaways. All right. What y'all think? Y'all like this vertical feed? I mean, they say it's better for going live. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like it's got more options with stuff like the green screen and stuff. It's pretty cool. We can put backgrounds in there. But I don't know. I ain't really decided if I love it or not. You got people steady coming in though. Beaufort, South Carolina. Pittsboro, North Carolina. Arkansas. Tennessee. Oh yeah. They said that the vertical looks more clear. Okay, well, maybe the vertical is better. You know, maybe they're right. Maybe that is what I should use. Dana says, how's the weight loss going? Going good. I actually just finished up my workout. I had to do it a little early today so that I could get on here and do this live. So I just got out of the shower, all cleaned up, had my dinner. Haley Rose fixed me. Have y'all ever had beef ribs? Haley Rose fixed me some beef ribs, and man, them jokers are, man, they were good, dude. It's like steak on a stick. I never had nothing but pork ribs before, so the steak ribs definitely, they were good. Just finished those up. Weight loss is going good. We're down, I just weighed 193 pounds. So, I mean, we're over halfway there already. Like I said, I fluctuate a little bit. Yesterday when I weighed, I was 194. Then I woke up this morning, I was 195. My scales are right there near the bathroom, so it's really easy for me to jump on them and double check myself all the time. But hey, you know, whatever, we had to get in there and check it out. Hopefully get down to that 190 zone. I feel like it's definitely, it's easy. It's right there for us. We've really put in the work. I mean, doing over an hour every day of just strict cardio. And I've, you know, fixed up my dieting a lot too, to make it way better. Like I said, for dinner, I had just 4 beef ribs and a salad. So beef ribs maybe not the best thing for you, but good high protein and small portions. The salad was bigger than the beef ribs, but yeah, it's what we gotta do. So yeah, we got a few people had the beef ribs before in here. They're good. So, we got some people coming in here. There's our winner from the last giveaway, just popped in here from Cuba, Missouri. There's the people, that's the people right there that won the Bully of Mexico, y'all. Go ahead, and I'm sure y'all got tons of questions. Y'all want to know if he's been riding it, what he's been up to. He sent me a few pictures. He's definitely been putting some miles on it, riding it, having fun, enjoying it. But that's our lucky winner right there. So, what are we going to talk about today? So, for one good thing I have noticed, guys, our memberships have stayed pretty steady. We only lost about 20 or 30 members after our big giveaway of the Bully of Mexico. Most of the people have stayed, which means that our money has stayed up that we get to give away. So we're at $250 of Big Country bucks that we're gonna give away tonight. So what are Big Country bucks? If you're a YouTube member, which you can sign up and become a YouTube member by just hitting join down there. It's $4.99 a month. You automatically get entered every month into a giveaway. When you are entered in that giveaway, you have the potential to win these country bucks. The more members that we get, the more money I give away. I don't make anything off of this. So it's literally, if we get, 100 members at $5 a piece, we give away 500 bucks. So it just helps grow the channel, because ideally I want you to tell your friend about it, and then your friend come join too, and keep making the channel bigger. So anyways, you can take these country bucks and you can use them at any one of our sponsors. I have almost 20 sponsors now, and you can use the Big Country bucks there. You can pick out anything that you want, and Big Country will either pay for it or towards it, depending on how much it is. So it works out good. You're also, I need you to use the discount code Big Country. That way it shows the sponsors that not only are we supporting me, but we're supporting them as well. So you can see every few, maybe 10 minutes or so, I'm gonna switch around our little green screen that we got going on here. Right now we got GeForce Race Engines. They just got a new website. Go check out their website, GeForceRaceEngines.com. Before, you couldn't actually buy products on there. Now they've hooked it up to where you can purchase products on GeForceRacingEngines.com, and you can use discount code Big Country to save you some money. Similar to Brock Performance and all those. So anyways, at the end of this, in about an hour, we randomly draw from our YouTube members, and we're gonna get to see somebody is gonna win 250 Big Country bucks tonight. So, like I said, the more that enter, the better off we are. So if you're feeling spunky and you wanna get lucky, go down there, hit join, become a member, and see what happens. It gets you monthly giveaways, early access into the motorcycle giveaways. Motorcycle members get to purchase stickers 24 hours early into the giveaway. I know that the winner that won the Bully of Mexico was a member, and the winner that won the Honda was also a Big Country YouTube member. So, not saying the YouTube members always win, but they buy up the majority of the stickers right off the bat because they got that 24-hour early access. What's the next thing I'm going to point out? You also get behind the scenes footage at the races, which is where just whenever Haley Rose is at the race, you take clips, reels, whatever, and they get posted to the members only section, and you get to see those. Plus, you get to see all the videos when they're uploaded. So whenever I make videos on YouTube, they are scheduled to come out Sunday at 10 a.m. Sunday at 10 a.m. is when I release my videos every single week. Well, if I upload it Friday, Thursday, whatever night, that video becomes public to you immediately if you are a member. So, alright guys, y'all give me some questions, give me some stuff to answer. There's 26 of y'all in here. I only got 4 likes, so none of you are hitting the thumbs up for me. Go ahead, yep, 5. See, I mean, that's what, just hit the thumbs up. Let's get those likes up. That helps YouTube promote everything for us if we have a high amount of engagement and likes. What all are we going to talk about tonight? So we got, what about the Hyperbusa, y'all? What about the Hyperbusa? You just saw in our last video, the Hyperbusa is up. The Hyperbusa is running. We're still waiting on some parts from We're missing some carbon fiber fairings that Chris was supposed to get for us that he kind of went slack on us and did not get. Some levers, potentially a new turbo kit. Chris, I think I almost got him talked into a big old side mount turbo kit. I think it would look freaking sweet on the Hyperbusa. Just a big old gaudy turbo sticking off the side of it. I don't know. He likes the original factory street bike look, but I told him, look, dude, we're past that, all right? The Hyperbusa is a badass machine. It's time for it to look like a badass machine. And I think I about got him talked into it. So I'm really excited about that. Unfortunately, it is going to take a while to get mainly the bodywork. The bodywork's what's going to take the longest, which is really a bummer considering how long the bike's already been down. Really sucks because I wanted to get that thing up. I want to get it going. I want to get it to the track. I want to see it go 200 plus miles an hour again. So we're going to see. That's where we're at with the Hyperbusa, but did you hear it in the videos? That thing sounded freaking sick. I was really, really happy with the way, and it fired right up. Like it had just been running every single day. And I don't know. I guess she's ready to go, dude. She's been sitting around waiting. BJ, he built the engine for it like 6 months ago. It's just been sitting there. I primed up all the oil system. Boom, just run perfect. So hopefully it has good oil pressure because I didn't have the computer or anything to check the oil pressure. That wasn't just for the YouTube video. That was real. I just kind of took a shot in the dark. BJ, so I worked on that on Saturday. BJ does not work on Saturdays. Chris was already gone. So maybe tomorrow, which is Tuesday, they'll get back on. They can start it up and pull the log up from the Motec ECU and see what kind of oil pressure it's got. Hopefully it's good. I feel like it's got to be good. We let it run for a good while. If it wasn't good, probably would have blew up. Doesn't take but a few seconds for them to lock on up. But Clarence said, how's the ZX-10 coming? The ZX-10 is another piece that we are waiting on some parts for. I got some parts coming from Montgomery Motorsports. And once I get that, and then I ordered some more carbon fiber for it from Moto Composites. But I think after I get those two pieces, I think I'll have everything. I just got some Cormoto brake lines in for it the other day. They're just sick. Cormoto, man, they really knock it out of the park with everything they make. Think. Getting mad about something over there. But what else? The ZX-10 is really close. The ZX-10, I haven't been like, I don't know, guys. I'm not a Kawasaki guy. You know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of slacking on the Kawasaki. As soon as I seen the opportunity to jump on the Hyperbusa when that frame come back in, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm jumping back on the Hyperbusa because, I don't know, Suzuki's just cooler than Kawasaki. But the ZX-10 is going to look freaking sweet. I am excited about how it's turning out. That color scheme and the wheels, the frame, everything on that thing is just looking absolutely insane. Like, it's looking great. And I'm really excited and ready to see that thing. I'm ready to see it out there. I don't really know what we're going to do with it, though. Like, other than, I mean, obviously we're going to do a giveaway. So, I mean, that's another thing, guys. I mean, we might as well start promoting it now. Become a member now so you don't miss the opportunity to get the 24-hour early access on the ZX-10. Because the ZX-10, it's going to be a smaller giveaway than the Bully of Mexico was, which means it's going to fill up even faster. The Bully of Mexico took about, I think it was 4 days, which was longer than I thought it would take. But it took about 4 days for it to fill completely up. And the ZX-10 is smaller than it. So, man, I don't know. ZX-10 might be gone, like, as long as I got to promote it too, it might be gone when the members have access to it. You might not even be able to buy into the ZX-10 without being a member. I don't know. We'll see. If we just going to keep gaining members. And if we start gaining members right now, then that's where we're going to be at for sure. But the ZX-10, I mean, I can take it to the track, but it's not really long. I don't really street race no more. So, I mean, I guess we're just going to ride it around. It's just going to be a street bike. I'm definitely going to take it to the track and play with it. It's really kind of set up or would be built for, like, roll racing. But I just can't really do any roll racing anymore. There's nowhere safe to do it around here. I wish we had, like, a landing strip. If anybody knows an airport or something that they can get me into with, like, a landing strip that's somewhat close to me, let me know. Like that, because that would be huge. Because then me and Chris, we could shoot like roll race videos without it actually having the danger concept and the liabilities and copyright problem, or not copyright, but YouTube's danger issues. So if anybody's got anything on that, that'd be cool. Because then we could take the ZX-10 out there. We can race some of Chris's stuff or whatever. Or get maybe some people out there to race with us. And that'd be a lot of fun. Because, I mean, the ZX-10, when you take it to the track, it's so short. It's not going to be fast like the, you know, Honda or the Suzuki or nothing like that. So, I think, what are you doing, dude? I'm kind of busy. So let me go. I'm going to get me an energy drink right quick. I'm going to put Zinc outside so he doesn't keep on rambunctioning me, trying to get me to play with him. He doesn't like, he's like, who in the hell is my dad talking to sitting here on his phone? Kind of crazy. But let me go do that. I'll be right back in 1 second. Come on, Zinc. See, I told you I'd be back. Alright. Gonna get me a little bit of energy. Y'all ever had these kinetic? You know me, I'm a big Cletus fan. So when Cletus started drinking these, I had to get in on the kick. I do like they changed it though. Like it was an energy drink to start with. Now they changed it to a sustained energy because it didn't really have like a big kick of energy. But it does like make you feel more focused and stuff. Like I feel like it's just a good, it calls it a refresher now. So it's good for something like this when it's late at night, 7:30 at night, and you don't want to be chugging an energy drink and then trying to go to sleep at 10:30. You know what I'm saying? I gotta change this screen. I can't see. Can't see what the heck's going on here. Give me 1 second and get us a new background. I like this background thing. Oh yeah, check that out. It's still hard for me to see the statistics on how many people's in here. Looks like we got almost 30 people in here and only 13 likes. What the hell? Hit the thumbs up, guys. All right, let's see. We're way behind now on all our comments. Tim Campbell said, would I ever do a ZX-14 against my brother, Suzuki versus Kawasaki? So I do like the ZX-14s. I don't know that I would build one just for the purpose of racing my brother, but I feel like a ZX-14 is a great bike. It's like a street strip bike that you could put together, go to the track in the 8th mile, run 540s or so, pretty easy. And it definitely would be a cool bike if my channel, I don't know, it's planned out, but at the same time, like, man, if I run across something, or a lot of times I'll, like, in the middle of the night, dream about some shit, and then I'm like, man, I'm gonna go do that for the channel. But, you know, a lot of times, like the ZX-10 is just something I ran across the bike, and the bike had potential to build and make an awesome bike out of it. Kind of got screwed on it, but, you know, that's kind of how I ended up with the Kawasaki first. I've looked for a Yamaha R1. I've looked for ZX-14s, Gen 3 Busas. You know, of course, I mean, on my channel, if you kind of seeing the trend here, we build these wrecked bikes on here and then do giveaways with them. It seemed to work out pretty good so far. So, I mean, I figured why not keep it up, keep it going. What I like about them when they're wrecked is I get to choose the colors. I get to choose the wheels. I get to choose every single piece of it and make these bikes like literally one-of-a-kind bike. Like this ZX-10, if you roll in anywhere with it, you're not going to see somebody with another one like it. If you go buy a ZX-10 from your local Kawasaki dealership, more than likely when you go to like a bike meet or bike night, there's going to be somebody there with the same thing. So I think that that's something really cool. Plus, it's fun for me because I enjoy planning and, you know, like I see the ZX-10, what it's going to look like and everything before I even start ordering parts. I envision it in my head and I think about it and I plan on it, you know, all the way down to what color brake line it's going to have. All that stuff is planned out. But that's the fun part of it. It's almost like designing the motorcycle. So I enjoy that. I enjoy being able to take the risk and say, oh man, look at these purple wheels. Like that's going to be the perfect wheel for what I want. Now let's build a bike around these wheels. And I just enjoy it. So, I mean, whichever bike we run across next, whether it be a ZX-14, and you know, there's certain bikes, like the bike that I'm gonna get that's gonna replace the Bully of Mexico. It's set in stone. It's already purchased. It's coming. It's 100% a done deal. The other bike that is a done deal is the bike that I've been building that you guys don't know nothing about. I got an insane ride that I've been working on and building, and it really, for the past couple months, has took away a lot of my content because, well, I filmed it, but I can't release it yet. So I'm waiting. I'm trying to get to a certain point on this thing to release it. And it's gonna blow your minds. But that one is set in stone for 25. The bike to replace the Bully of Mexico is set in stone for 25. But these projects like the ZX-10, you know, I want to be able to get off 1 or 2 of these projects a year as far as getting these bikes in that are wrecked and building them up and doing a giveaway with these things. So the ZX-10, it just falls under that category. And like I said, I'm up to whatever kind of bike rolls around. I'd love to find the R1. An R1 is something that I'm really on the hunt for. Problem is, I've said it, I feel like multiple times on all the stuff, every R1 you find has a broken frame. Little did I know that every ZX-10 you find also has a broken frame. But the R1 is more obvious. So, wow, that was just one question that guy asked, and I went on that much about it. What do I think about the new CF Motos from China? I have not done anything with the CF Moto. They are getting pretty they're getting to be a pretty big company. I think it's a pretty good product, actually. I don't know about, you know, for racing or for speed, but as far as a good motorcycle to ride, I mean, I've seen them at Bike Week and stuff like that. They had a vendor trailer set up there. Look like pretty nice stuff, and Chris said that they're actually pretty good bikes. He can ECU flash them, so he sees a good many of them, the ECUs. Candy said, proud of my accomplishments. I appreciate that. Dana says, Suzuki might be just a little cooler than Kawasaki, but way cooler than Honda or Yamaha. Wow. So for me, that's a big no. So for me, honestly, Kawasaki is at the bottom of the list. Out of those four. But hey, I mean, everybody, all four of the major, those are the four main brands that I call them: Suzuki, Kawasaki, Honda, and Yamaha. All four of them, they're great, man. They're made in Japan. Great motorcycles. My personal preference, Kawasaki would be last on that list, though. Yeah, I mean, there's certain bikes that are good for certain things. Like I said, a ZX-10 might be one of the best, like, factory, easy to put together drag bikes there is. Like, you put a swing arm, ECU flash, and exhaust, lower a ZX-10, the thing will fly. There's one that's interesting topic that I get tagged in a lot. So I don't know how you say that. Ben Artique said, have I heard about Art is Fast? Yes, I get tagged in Art is Fast stuff all the time. For us, it's not worth it. It would be fun if you could go race them. The problem is with a lot of this stuff, once you get to a certain level and you got family and all of that, and then you have like life or financial advisors, you can't go do a lot of the stuff that would seemingly be something that it's like a no-brainer. Like, oh, why wouldn't Kountry go race this guy? Well, let's just say, I mean, this guy for one wants a street race. This guy for two is a car versus a motorcycle. So if something did go wrong, he's going to hit you and kill you. It's just not something that's smart. Now, if you could line it up somehow where there's a track or something like that to where, you know, but man, I'm telling you guys, me, Chris, we've had big time fast cars like that. Maybe not as fast as he is. Art's got some fast shit, obviously. But those cars are extremely dangerous on gear shifts and stuff like that. When those things start making that big boost, those things will get wild. And I'm talking about, it's extremely dangerous. We actually had a friend, he got killed racing a car on the street. The car got squirrely at 100 miles an hour, clipped him, killed him. So, you know, whenever you think about stuff like that, is it really worth it to go race Artist Fast for some views and some likes? That's just kind of where we're at on the street race thing. I'd rather sit right here and build these bikes, take them to the track. Nobody's going to pull out in front of me at the track. Nobody's going to be standing on the side of the road and walk out in front of you or trip and fall holding their camera out to try and see you. You know, I mean, I'd love to race the Artist Fast just to like prove a point type thing, because it would be fun as hell to go out there and race that car, and if there was a lot of the risk weren't involved. You're already risking enough going 200 miles an hour on a motorcycle. So yeah, but anyways, if there was ever a way that we could figure it out, like if there was I've often thought about tracks like Z-Max, where it's 4 wide, they have a wall in the middle of them. Something like that would be ideal. You could even roll race on a track as long as that track is, but what the cost of renting Z-Max to do a video for YouTube, we're just not to that level yet. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd like to race him. It'd be fun as hell. I think a lot of the guys that he's racing have fast bikes, but don't have good setup fast bikes. I don't know. So he just raced a 500 horsepower Busa. That he's supposed to be racing that guy with that ZX-10. I think that ZX-10 is a pretty fast bike, so it'd be interesting to see if he beats it. I know 650E almost beat him with his H2, which, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know that. But if that's the case, I mean, something like the Hyperbusa or something, or even like my red GSX-R set up for the street. You know, obviously my red GSX-R is too long, but something like the Hyperbusa, or even the Gen 1 Hyperbusa, the stock wheelbase one. I think it'd run off and leave it, to be honest with you. Those cars are fast, though. What I got, hold on now. Dana said, I hope that bike you're working on is not a Honda. Beautiful bikes, but come on. I definitely have a Honda. I got probably the fastest Honda street bike in the world. I got them all. Everything but a R1. Been trying to get that R1. Just reading through some of the comments. But yeah, so anyways, what else was I going to talk about? We got a race coming up, July 25th through the 27th, another XDA race at Maryland. They still haven't updated our points yet for the from the last race. So the last race, we had the issues with Chris getting disqualified, but the points are still, he still gets the points for the whole race other than the win. So that should put Chris #1 in points. According to the Real Street Committee and all that, Chris, they're saying they're not gonna, disqualify his points for the whole race. It's just gonna be from the one round, blah, blah, blah. So in that case, as far as we know from what they're telling us, we are going to be #1 in points there. After my last race, I made it to the finals and lost in the finals. it looks like I'm going to end up second in points, right behind Malcolm Phillips, who is who he had to race in the first round of the race and beat. So I'm really hoping for second in points and Chris is first in points. Man, that's why I'm really working my butt off to drop these pounds, because I want to go there. I got some more tricks up my sleeve on the bike. I've done some more stuff to it. I think that just a few strokes of luck and whatnot, I think that we could win the championship in this thing. We were third last year. Right now we're second. The first race really hurt us. So I think that if we make it in this race, do good, we're going to be battling for the championship. So there you go, guys. I mean, if we can, what if me and Chris can both pull off championships again? 2018, me and Chris both won championships in our classes. And I mean, dude, we beat shit out of everybody, man. It was just awesome. But we really, that's like a dream scenario. I need a lot of stuff to go my way. Chris has got the real street pretty dialed in. Now he got 2 engines. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited. His chances of winning real street are going to be real good. Making it 2 straight finals. Hopefully we can continue that and try and get a win in this third one, since we technically didn't win the second one. But hey, we just got to do what we got to do. Keep racing, because we're racers, dude. We don't give up. We never, ever, ever, ever give up. You just can't. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Just tuning in. Did I miss Haley Rose? Nah, Haley Rose is going to eat with one of her friends for dinner. So Haley Rose was not here. She cooked me dinner and had to head out to her friend's birthday dinner. Said, do I follow Dude Mungus? Yeah, I follow Dude Mungus. I like his channel. I like watching him. He does really good with the street race scene. He's a really cool dude too. Met him, once in person. Great guy. Me and him tried to set something up, and literally that's just in between the time when we decided to change routes, and he doesn't want to race at the track and I don't want to race on the street. So me and him never really got to race. We wanted to race his bike, the Bat, and the Bully, because we're both about 200 pounds. We both had extremely well set up bikes. Would have been a really good race. Dana said, have you ever tried a Kawasaki H2R? Ever tried a tuned one? They have to be the most insane stock track bikes ever made. When you say track bike, maybe you mean like round track. Maybe they're good at that. I don't know. They suck as drag bikes, honestly. An H2R is nothing but a tuned H2 without a headlight. But H2R, they're terrible for like straight line racing or even street racing. That they do pretty fast when they stretch them and stuff on the street, but like a stock wheelbase, and the chassis is just not built for that kind of stuff. It's a real tall chassis. You can't get the weight where you want it. Chris had one and had it stock wheelbase, tried everything in the world he could do. He could not outrun the Bully of Mexico and me on it. So, I mean, it was he had about 50 grand in the thing, and it would not outrun my GSX-R 1000. So I would have to agree that disagree with you on them being good track bikes. They might be good on like a road course though. I don't know. Let's see. We got more people pulling in. Just some people getting in here just now. That's about the weight loss. Weight loss is good. I just weighed a little bit earlier, 193. So yeah, I mean, I'm getting real close to our goal already. We got, what we got left? 10 more days? Phew. Probably, I got a lot to do on the bike. I'm worried about the bike than I am me, to be honest with you. That's crazy, brother. Champs, what are y'all in the 7s or 6s? So we run in the 8th mile. So we let off in the 8th. So we run grudge, so we're not allowed to show or display the times. Literally, they'll kick us out of the class if we were to post the times or tell them on YouTube. So I can tell you, because you're asking if we run in the 7s or the 6s. You're asking about quarter mile times. I can tell you that I let off at the 8th mile, half track, and go 650s. Two Will Toretto says he wants to get the crackle tune for an 06 ZX6R. So go on moremafia.com and look up and see if they can do it on an 06 ZX6R. I don't know if the 06 ZX6 is possible for him to tune or not, but go on there, check it out. It might be. If it is, you can use discount code BIGCOUNTRY to save you some money. Jose, I agree with you. Alan Bargsley, can we do any tune on an 05 R6? Again, that's another one. Go on moremafia.com and you literally just select your bike, what you want, and just see if the option is available. If the option's available on the website, then he can do it. Me, I'm not, I mean, More Mafia, Chris, that's my brother. But me, I have nothing to do with More Mafia. I have nothing to do with the ECU tuning. So I don't have all the answers for you. But if you do go on there and you do see your bike, then you can use discount code BIGCOUNTRY to save you some money. Jose says he'll be in Virginia watching us for the next race. So Virginia is the race after this next race. Be sure to come by, say hey, check us out. If you got anything you want us to autograph, anything like that, we'd be happy to hook you up. We always love seeing the fans at the races. Ben RT, yeah, like I said, if I could find a darn airstrip, me and Chris both would be interested in doing some stuff. A lot of that stuff's in like Arizona and Arkansas and stuff like that, and it's really hard for us to get out there. It's tough. But yeah, I mean, we would love to put something like that on the schedule, because we thought to take some bikes out there, stretch them out. We love speed. We just, that's another thing, like a lot of people don't really understand about the roll racing is you go out there, you roll race, you take all these chances to go 200 miles an hour. You know, I mean, our race bikes go 200 miles an hour in less than 6 seconds. So the adrenaline rush and everything that comes with the race bikes, I mean, roll racing doesn't compare to it. It doesn't give me or Chris any adrenaline rush. It's not exciting. It's not fun. And that's just, I mean, like I said, that's not taking away or bashing it or anything. It's just not for us. Especially not for me. I'm actually the one that's talked Chris out of it. Jose, okay, yeah, I remember meeting, I guess that was you. It's hard to tell. I can't see the pictures on YouTube, so I can't tell who you are. But, yeah, if I met you in Rockingham, that's awesome. But come say hey again for sure in Virginia. Micah said he got to roll out. No problem, brother. We'll see you on the next go-round. Dana Johnson, yep, Budds Creek. End of July, 25th to the 27th, we'll be there. All right. Alan, I would love to do something with Cletus. That's like my end goal with YouTube, is to be like Cletus McFarland. I'd love to do something with him. I think that me and him could really put together some funny videos. Just goes back again. We've actually spoken to him briefly. We were at the track at the same time in Bradenton before, and he said the same thing about the cars versus the bikes. He's scared to race a bike because he doesn't want to run over a motorcycle. He understands that those cars, they can be uncontrollable, especially at that level. Because, I mean, how cool would it be to see something like Melania or my race bike race something like Mullet? Problem is, Mullet is so, I mean, you can't trust it. You know, I mean, it could do anything. So, but yeah, so let's see. We got a few minutes here. I'm going to see if I can go figure out. Let's go see who our winner is right quick. Kind of surprised we haven't got no new members. We got 33 people. How many of the 33 are members? Let's do that right quick. If you're a member on here, comment member right now. Because I want to know if there's 33 people on here watching. You guys ain't members. Come on now, guys. Now we got 40 watching. Yep, member. Alan says they're sub but not a member. So, guys, all you got to do, look, so that right there, I don't know how you even say his screen name, but H.A. Tadaro, they won the Bully of Mexico giveaway. All right? So when you're a member, you up your chances of getting in that giveaway, guys. So all you got to do is go right there where does it say it at, guys? You just got to hit the join button. So if you don't have the little big country logo beside your name when you comment, you ain't a member. So the members, you just got to sign up. It's $4.99 a month. $4.99 a month, and every single dollar goes right back to the giveaway every month. So literally, the coolest thing, my vision with this whole thing is, let's say we got 1,000 members. 1,000 members. I got 52,000 subscribers. Okay? So 1,000 members, that would just be a small percentage of y'all paid in. But I could be giving away $5,000 every month. Imagine that. Imagine that if you had paid $5 and every single month you got a chance to win $5,000. Come on, guys. For $5 a month, you could make more than you make at your job if you win. I mean, come on. Netflix don't guarantee you that. OnlyFans ain't getting you nothing. You darn Peacock and all this stuff that you're subscribed to that you ain't getting nothing out of. I mean, damn, you could win right now if you won $250. Right now, I'm giving away $250 tonight. If you won $250, that'd pay your damn OnlyFans subscription for freaking 6 months. So, look, guys, step up your game. I want to get this memberships on up there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, guys, if I ain't saying you got to do it, but I'm just saying it helps the channel. If you can, hey, you gonna get a shot to see it pay off. And that's where that's, I mean, dude, if somebody told me that I might could win money every single month, if you go buy a $5 scratch off, you only get one chance to win. This, you get a chance every damn month. Let me go on here. Let me see who my winner is this month anyways. Hopefully it's somebody that's on here right now, because I've done it before. The past couple ones, the people haven't been on here watching. It really takes down the darn vibe a little bit whenever the people aren't on here. I gotta go to the list of the members to pull them up, because I randomly select them. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. I'm always not really prepared for this. Every time. Should have been doing it the whole time I was sitting here yapping for the past hour. Alright, hold on. Bear with me. Go ahead and subscribe to become a member while I'm waiting. Hope you guys are crushing it this weekend. Hope everything's going the way you want it to go. A lot of people get down on themselves, man. Gotta be happy all the time. I'm always pushing, always excited. Everything that I do really, really pushes me, you know? Because the better you do, the more you feel good. And the better you feel, the more you do. Kind of crazy how that works. Let's see. I always have the hardest time with this too. Stupid thing wants to fudge with me. Oh, yep. I seen him on here earlier. Clarence Goins? I don't know if it's Goins or Goings. Didn't he comment on here earlier? Clarence! Yep, there he is. Clarence. Clarence, G-O-I-N-S. Tell me you didn't leave, Clarence. Tell me you're still here, because you, Clarence, you won $250. 250 big country bucks coming your way, Clarence. Clarence spelled his name out like I still don't know if it's Goings or Goins. I don't know, dude. Spelling it out don't help me pronounce it. Alright, Clarence. So look, here's what you gotta do. Clarence, you got to go in, find me on Instagram or Facebook, because that's how you got to communicate with me. You can't communicate with me on YouTube. There is no direct messaging system. Find me on YouTube, find me on Instagram or Facebook. Big Country _ more Mafia. Send me a message. All right, so you get to pick. Do you already know how this works, Clarence? Do I really need to explain it to you? Or I don't mind explaining it. But if you tell me, Clarence, that you understand it all and that you're going to hit me up, or do you already know what you're going to spend your 250 country bucks on? We're just waiting on you, Clarence. Just waiting on you to type a response, Clarence. Any moment now. I feel like I'm rushing him. I could have gave the spiel by now. So anyways, you go to any of my sponsors. Oh, there he goes. Clarence said right now he don't have a motorcycle. But Clarence, look, before we just say to give it up, look, you can use it on Big Country merch or more Mafia merch. Trying to think what else. I got energy drinks, Chomp's beef sticks. I mean, 250 would be a lot of them. But anyways, hit me up. Let me know. You can pick out something, dude. I know there's got to be something. I mean, you get 250 Big Country stickers or something. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for playing, guys. I appreciate all of y'all. And until next time, guys, you got to keep it country.